Hello, and a very, very good evening to all my viewers, all the parents, educators, and everybody who is a part of RINS Academy's Facebook page. Today, we are here with Mrs. Shilpa Mittal. Now, why is something which I need to talk to you. So recently, on Saturday, we completed our first roundtable conference, and this roundtable conference was organized by RINS to advocate mental wellness for children. The new education policy which has come on place, we want them to understand, and that we want to propagate, and we support the new education policy, but we also propagate about the mental wellness and the various ways the mental wellness of a child can be taken care of. And that's where Mrs. Mittal was a part of the roundtable conference, which was organized by RINS Academy and was on 15th of August 2020. So let me give you details about Shilpa Mittal. Now, when I say brief details, that is something which is kind of injustice to her profile, but that's all I can do at the moment. So Mrs. Mittal is a nutritionist and founder of Shilp's Nutrilife. Having 20 years of experience, Shilpa is a merit ranker. She has done Masters in Food Science and Nutrition and is a certified diabetes educator and an onco nutritionist. Wow, Shilpa. And Shilpa, I guess this is the first time we are going live, right?
Yes,
I mean, I'm going live
with you. Yeah, actually.
We have been on panel multiple times, but we haven't gone like one to one, right?
Conducting so many events together, but like this going live, I think is the first time.
Absolutely. Lovely. So Shilpa, first of all, thank you for agreeing to come on live with me as a part of this capsule sessions what we are organized under the structure of roundtable what we had on Saturday. So my first question to you is, nutrition or lack of it affects mental health? Or I would not put it as a question, but I want some information from you. Okay. So nutrition or lack of nutrition affects mental health. So as parents, what do they keep in mind while taking care of nutrition? And I also want to know from you that how can schools contribute in this?
First of all, thank you so much, Riddhi, for inviting me. And 15th August RINS Roundtable Conference was really too good, and it was very thoughtful of you to come out with such kind of a unique conference, wherein it was, yes, definitely sharing as well as lot of learning from my end too.
So, absolutely. Thank you so much. But it wasn't possible without all these panelists, all 24 panelists.
Yeah, agree. But then the panelists also were, handpicked, I felt, because each one of us had so much to share. Yes. So thank you so much, Riddhi. Now coming back to your question as to what parents can do when it comes to mental health. Mental health, I would say, has been ignored in terms of nutrition. So say any kid, even with ADHD, when the doctor tells ki dietitian ke paas jana hai, it is ignored. It is like, what is she going to do? But believe me, we have seen fantastic results when the diet is just tweaked a little bit and the child really does well. So this is just one aspect I have picked up. But even with small things like kids experiencing mood swings, too much of anger, if we are able to just figure out what is that factor in their diet which is causing this, then it is very peaceful for the child and the parents. So if in short I have to say what kind of nutrition or what kind of food, I would just want to say ki normal ghar ka khana, the normal roti, sabzi, dal, rice, vegetables and fruits, and yes, emphasis on the seasonal fruits. And the minimum which parents can do is take in the junk, the processed foods. If they are able to take it out, I think mental health issues will be quite a bit less. And of course the other aspect is mindful eating. I think you can also talk
so
too
Shilpa,
much.
Just to interrupt, before we go on mindful eating, you just mentioned that if junk food can be taken care of and if the nutrition, so ghar ka khana, I love this
Right.
word ghar ka khana, but there are many clients of mine, because since I deal with children, many
Right.
parents come to me and say that they don't eat ghar ka khana, and they have like
Right.
it's really challenging to make them eat. That's what parents feel. Well, I have
Yes.
not faced that. Probably I have put a system on place, but there are many parents who have come and come back to me and told this. So, what do you feel? How to make it so interesting, or how do they put a process on place that children love eating ghar ka khana and they don't constantly vie for junk food?
Okay, so Riddhi, as you mentioned, you've not faced the problem. So the answer lies there because you have planned your meals and you've accordingly you've raised Dhwan accordingly. So you're not facing this problem. So now for today's age parents, I just want them to answer this. Are they ready to eat ghar ka khana? Probably
Ah,
clients will come
yes.
to me for the diet plan. The first and the foremost question from the mother is, मैम मुझे एक बार तो बाहर का खाना खाना ही है. Now if she's coming to me for counseling for her kid, and if the mother is putting this in front of me कि she wants to eat once a week outside, how am I able to convince the kid? जब माँ
I
घर पे
understand.
बनाने ही रेडी नहीं है. So of course not everyone falls in that category. But what I would say, Riddhi, this all begins from early childhood.
Hmm.
Early childhood, because the child is not eating. ठीक है, ये खिला दो, वो खिला दो. At least the kid is filling up the stomach. बच्चा cranky नहीं है, पेट तो भरा हुआ है. That time the parents, or for that matter anybody at home, will not think कि क्या खिला रहे हैं. Everybody is concerned कि बच्चे को एनर्जी मिल रही है. The kid is not crying, is at least fed something. So I would say it starts with feeding. Even at the time of weaning, are you weaning the kid from homemade food or from the packet food? That is what
Oh, yes.
I have seen, because many mothers do not want to take efforts. So, and nowadays there are a lot of varieties available. If you don't have time, yes, consult someone. They would tell you what you can feed your kid. Even at home you can easily make all this weaning foods, or from outside what are the options you should take. Something like oats, I have seen so many mothers weaning on oats, which is an absolutely bad practice. So it starts
Oats for
right from that.
oats for young children, toddlers.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it just weaning. I mean,
How?
once you start weaning, I mean, there was a practice when our kids were small. Ki kheer khila di. We used to
Hmm.
prepare khichdi and all. Nowadays, mothers are like, oats are so convenient, and instant oats are as good as maida. I would say, because if
I
you're
remember I used to make that dal, a porridge kind of thing, and
right,
rave se, and a lot of things like I used to make poha and rava and all that stuff, and I used to give it to
right,
Dwan.
right.
I remember I asking you once about all this when Dwan was around 4 years that he's not putting weight, and you had explained me. But oats are given to us for specific reason. Why is parents giving it to children? And if the children are not fed properly, won't that affect their mental health?
Yes, so when parents feed their kids oats, I ask them, what does the ad show? When you see the television, what is oats recommended for? Easily they give so many benefits, and the topmost is weight loss. So what are you looking at when you're recommending or when you're feeding your kids oats? You want your kids to eat from time to time. Oats bulk up in the stomach and they give you that satiety. So probably for the next 2, 3, 4 hours, the child will not feel hungry.
Oh,
So that's how oats should not be a part of your kids' daily meals at least. And especially that masala oats is something people feel, arey usme vegetables hai, but just have a look what kind of vegetables. They are all dehydrated. So in a country like India, wherein we get fresh fruits, vegetables, and that too seasonal, designed by nature, I think we should not resort to all this dehydrated stuff.
so
So Riddhi, it starts from there. So
okay.
sorry to interrupt you. So
No,
this
no problem,
mental
no
health
problem.
issues start from there, because all these packaged foods have a lot of colorings and additives and all those things added. So what may trigger you do not know, because even tracing back, because all these issues will not come up when the child is just 1, 2, because they will not. Of course, the parents will not report it to the doctor. So this comes up as the child starts growing. So tracing tracing back to what the child has been fed becomes difficult.
And I had interrupted when you were talking about mindful eating.
Eating.
I was about to say
Yes.
mindful parenting. Oh goodness, parenting is all on me all
It's
the
so
time.
much into you.
So you said mindful eating. If you can just elaborate a little, for the viewers to understand what is mindful eating and how does it impact on a child's growth as well.
Okay, so when I say mindful eating is the current scenario in any household, when they are eating on the dining table, what is it? Is it people are watching television, or they are on their cell phone watching something and everybody is eating just watching? So what is that? So mindful eating is you're totally involved into what you are eating. You're experiencing that flavor, that texture, that happiness by eating. If you can also recollect when you were you as a kid, or even from that matter, we used to have a lovely family dinner discussing things, school mein kya hua,
Absolutely.
college mein kya hua, and enjoying, I mean appreciating the food what mom has cooked. And maybe it is the normal roti sabzi dal chawal, but then yes, they, I mean, used to feel that satisfaction. Agar wo khana acha bhi nahi lag raha hai, to there used to be something which you used to feel good. But nowadays mothers feed their kids TV दिखा के, YouTube पे they show some kind of any kind of rhymes or mobile पे, and so the child is not even aware कि खाना कैसे खाना है, and the child grows up with that कि and then they come and tell me, ma'am वो ऐसे खाना खाता ही नहीं है. Why? Because you've conditioned the child that way. So what is he eating, how much he is eating, क्या taste है, क्या texture है, the child is not aware, and the mother is happy, मैंने दूधी खिला दिया, मैंने करेला खिला दिया. But ultimately what is the message you're trying to pass on to the child? They do not think, they will only think when the child stops eating.
I can relate to this, relate in the sense, because these are some things which parents come and, during my counseling sessions while you're probing, we get to know a lot of these things. And I have been telling umpteen times to parents that do not relate food with any other things. I've seen parents even giving mobile phone while the child is on the potty seat, or food and mobile phone, or food and the TV, the television screen. So I remember sharing an experience also that a child of 7 months just had a habit of watching TVs, the nursery rhymes, and the mother used to make the child eat. Just 7 months, and it'd been 5 days that the mother had started, and the 6th day when she met me and she got to know that it's not okay to use, to show the screen and the TV
make the child
and make the child eat. The mother just didn't put on the TV, the nursery rhymes, and was trying to feed the child, and the child just refused to eat.
Yes,
I can so understand this. Coming to my next question, or what do you feel, Shilpa, that how should schools contribute through their canteens, and how should schools make nutrition as a part of their curriculum? Because through the conference also we were trying to, we are raising a white paper,
right.
And in this white paper also we want to make schools, so the educators and parents need to understand that nutrition is something which needs to be inculcated right from the beginning, along with explaining the child the nutrition value, or talking about the food, the grains and vegetables and everything, right? So how do you feel that schools can make this as a part of curriculum, and how do you feel that what sort of food be served in school canteens?
Okay, so Riddhi, a very good question. Now, what kind of food should be served in canteen is something they can take a help of qualified dietitian. I know many schools are doing that. So it could be a healthy mix of both junk and healthy food, so that the child is also aware that it's not just healthy. So even I have helped a few school design their menu. So in terms of how tweeting the junk into healthy is also an interesting thing. And then what the school does is the school doesn't explain this to the child. So especially for younger kids, they are not aware. But if this point is just mentioned to them, I think this message will be conveyed to their moms also ki, oh, I ate pav bhaji, but this was added and I wasn't even aware of it. So this is one thing that schools can implement. They otherwise most of the school design menus on their own. They think कि ये healthy है, but at times health is also comes, I mean, as discussed. So
I know.
that is one thing schools should take care of. And talking about the curriculum, as I said that day also, schools have made changes in terms of including nutrition as a part of science subject, and one chapter is there. I see most of the I mean most of the grades having that
But
at
Shilpa,
times.
that starts from mid school level, right? From fifth or sixth.
No, even the pre-primary levels, they make an effort to teach the kids about junk and healthy. So now
Okay.
here is what I want to interrupt. Now, as a teacher, of course, the teachers are not trained as to how to teach the kids, but a simple concept like junk and healthy. So when you call a food junk food, it registers in the child's mind as this is bad. This is absolutely bad. And even from home they are getting this message ki ye nahi khana hai, ye nahi khana hai, ye acha nahi, acha nahi. But then the background is not explained. And what I have seen is when these kids grow up into adults, it happens with most of us when we indulge sometimes in so-called junk food. If we've overeaten, we have that guilt factor coming in. So I have seen